Microphone check, microphone check. Microphone check, microphone check. Thank the Lord. We are live here at some field. I can't exactly tell. This is the national championship between the ASA, New York ASA, or I guess the other way around, ASA Silver Storm and the Saddleback Bobcats. Now, Saddleback had a pretty interesting ride here. They've been known as the team to upset the best. They've upset my team, well, I'm trying to think. Darn it, what was it? I cannot. Why can I not remember the name? Copiah Lincoln. They managed to upset us to get here. And ASA defeated Riverside pretty handily to get here. So let's see how this plays out. I'm excited to see it. Saddleback managing to stay above some of the best teams at the surprise of a good few people. And now they are here on the biggest stage. Let's see if they can pull through and win a national championship. Both tunnels set up. Thank you to my brother for letting me use his microphone so that way I can stream this game. I appreciate that immensely. Now, it looks like we're restarting the server here, so a little bit of technical difficulties to start off. And we have had some brand new follows since before. We had the Go to Skin, Payoff Perks, and Boschwag. Thank you to those tuning in. And yeah, I've streamed a few natties. I cannot remember all of the ones I've streamed. Well, that was a weird camera thing. What field is this? Like, I can't put my finger on the stadium. Boy, that sounds even better than my original mic. I am not going to referee. This is way too big a stage for that. Going back here into Saddleback's locker room. Looking pretty alright here. Well, no one's in here. Game start, all fans getting kicked. That's fair. You don't want no one interfering in the biggest stage of the entire RJCAA. Hardly a locker room. This is more like a lounge area. ASA, ASA has been on the grand stage before, once, if I remember right. Not this specific team, but throughout the team's history. Let me take a real quick look into championships. I know they have won one, maybe two before. They have been to Season 10, where they lost to the Contra Costa Comets. And Season 8 National Championship, which they won against the New Mexico Institute. Okay, the game I was thinking of, the game I was thinking of that they were in was a National Championship Season 7, Cornell versus Tyler. Two very different teams. See if they okay, so they have been in two national championships before this one and have won, and they are a 1-1. Meanwhile, Saddleback, I believe they are I believe this is their first in. First one ever to get in here. Let me just scroll up a little further. See if maybe I can find a Saddleback at all. No, not finding one. It looks like this is Saddleback's first ever team appearance into the national championship. Anyways, should be a very exciting game. Saddleback is a underrated squad, I would say, in a very good upset squad. They have upset multiple teams. Mine included. I believe maybe they have upset ASA once. Oh, JC3 is asleep right now. Sleep for the biggest game of the league he founded. That's interesting. Are you... Oh, come on. I got kicked even though I'm the streamer here. And it might be server locked. Nope, it is not. I've said my microphone's broken, but thankfully, again. My brother, oh so kind, lended me his headset, or earbuds. Ooh, that flew way out. ASA's tunnel not quite ready to go. But yeah, it's weird to me how different the locker rooms are. Thank you to the 3 who have tuned in to watch this. Stream on YouTube? Why on YouTube? How did they want me to stream on YouTube? I don't even know if I have that all set up. Like, so it can save. Dang, I have it all set up on Twitch. And I'm on Xbox. It's not as easy for me to swap over. Okay, thankfully. Yeah, I would like to swap it so that way it's permanently saved, but unfortunately that ain't really gonna happen. So, at least not in time. That would take a while. Besides, I think there is a way that I can export it to YouTube. I can. Yes, I can. I forgot about that. ASA here walking out onto the field. Not as professional as I'd like, but I mean, I don't really have much. Now, money is pretty tight. Now the upset kings of the world. Getting ready to walk in here. Oh, it looks like one of them can't wait. I mean, yeah, most people were expecting this to be a rematch. I think it was week 5 between Copaya and ASA. There they go. They did a meet out in the middle, I believe. Put it down in the comments below, because for some reason predictions don't work. Who do you think is gonna take home the medal here? Or trophy, I guess. I need to fix. Well, I don't need to fix. I kind of just need to get a new microphone because it's messed up. Think ASA is going to win? I mean, yes, they're a very good team, but I'm going to be honest, Saddleback, I think they might take it. I think they would. Saddleback is the away team here, so they get to choose. Tails is the call. Lands through the grass, so we're going to have to redo that. And it is heads. ASA wins the toss. And they choose to defer. They're going to get this back at halftime. Just TP. Well, you can do that. We're not We are not. Actually, I'm just for the natty. I'm just gonna turn that off. Sure. Commentator's box at all? No. Jesus, why does that do that? I'll stand over here on ASA's sideline. They are officially getting ready to kick this one off. Basher is going to be the one to start us off here. Get a minute to just make a chill pill. Gather yourself and then get at it. Oh, and immediately bugged, so they're going to lose some yards on that. What kind of carousel was that? Lands at about the 13. Z3 to pick it up. Run towards the left side. Hands it off to Hawk. Hawk is going to try and take it the distance here. He's got good blocks. Can he perhaps do it? Oh, Eli's sitting right in his face, and he's going to be the one to take him down at the 43. Saddleback to start in pretty good field position here. Currently sub, so no blow. Saddleback, again, very underrated group. I can't reiterate it enough. People don't talk about them a lot, but they are one of the good teams. Like, pretty good teams. And one good factor of that is their O-line. I think we had maybe 1 or 2 sacks in our game. Maybe 0. No. 1 or 2 sacks against us, but 0. So it does look like they are missing their center. And it looks happy to be. J.O. looks to fill in here. They're going to call a timeout because otherwise they're just going to run out. Getting him all kitted up and ready to go. And he's also going to need the shirt. They're going to have to shirt him. And pants too, I guess, but that's not really enforced too hard. Pants are a rule, but I hardly see it enforced now. Used to be. And we are blown. Ready for the first snap of the national championship on RJCAA. Season 14. Been running this for 14 years. I've had some different periods, and it looks like we are switching into another different period. Rolling right. Reality. Backs away. Safety. Hot and watching that. He is going to take the run here and get a 3-yard gain on that. Rounds taking him down. 2nd and 7. ASA's D-line and O-line, very good unit there. Let's see if they can create some pressure. They had some decent pressure there. But reality was not amused. And Warren called. Well, that's weird. Looks like they're going to have to redo that one. That just went straight through. UDAS lock before server gets grinched. That is a very real possibility. Bright lights will attract some more devious people. They're missing their center again. J.O. appears to have just gone MIA. Looks like they're bringing him back out. Jump bait. Or jump ball. Snaps it quick. Not quick enough. They're going to get a delay of game on that. Second and 12 now. Lined up at the 41. Well, a few of their O-line might be just me. Oh, I'm being picky. Reality rolling right side. Throws quick middle to Hawk, who has it for a first. Past the 50. Gets them up to the 43. Nice little game there. After a gain of 15 on that one, they are ready to set up yet again. Inventory looks to be a little offsides, but that is not going to matter. They have to move back 5 yards because one of the O-line dove. The real I'm better person. Or fearing Lawrence. Oh, no, wait, it was real I'm better. Fear the money of me now in at center. They cannot find a proper center at all. Rolling right again. Reality has plenty of room. Eli hot on his right side. Has to throw it. And that is caught by Jay. And he's got room ahead of him. And he is gone. Touchdown, Saddleback. Scoring early after almost 2 minutes there. Makes a statement early in this game. Very good play by the O-line there, keeping the pocket a little bit. Eli managed to get through. Way their setup looks to be going for the 1 here. Well, they don't have no one to hold the ball. There he is. They could try and fake it. They still don't have a ball. They still don't have a ball. Finally, they give him the ball. Oh, reality was just seeing the distance. You have to be 7 to 10 yards away. Kick is up and right down the middle. Saddleback 7, ASA 0. 3 minutes and 11 seconds into the first quarter. Already starting out with a bang. ASA, they have themselves a very good offense. They won 48-28 against Riverside, and that was after a forfeiture, so they really could have done more if they wanted. Still, though, nice play there. Saddleback, I think, just won against us 21 and 24, 21. 27-24. I don't know. It was a 3-point loss, which is heartbreaking, but happens in the sports world. Bezo picks it up, rolling down the right. Sticking close to the numbers. Now he's going to move out towards the sideline. Get a few more yards there, and is eventually going to be taken down by Inventory at the 34. Now ASA's offense, high-powered, ready to move down the field and respond to that touchdown. Surprised ASA didn't bring any special uniforms like Natty uniforms. Actually, I think... No, I don't think they did. Oh, no, they did. That's a lighter pink than I remember. Caden, rolling around. Pocket has collapsed on him. He's got to get rid of it. Throws. Oh, knocked away by Bag Mags. Modern, the intended receiver there. Oh, there's a flag on Saddleback. Too many men on the field. So they are going to have to lose. So my apologies. ASA is going to benefit off that. Caden rolling right side. Marnelli watching the right, managing to keep that locked down. Caden having to go back left. Kind of just has himself a little pocket right now and needs to find someone to throw to. Has a lane to the right now, thanks to a good few blocks, but there's people hot on his tail. Throws it quick, and that is caught by Doofib for a gain of 14 and an ASA first down. Little chaotic play, but they managed to make it work. 1st and 10 up at the 47 on Saddleback side. Rolling right now. Caden has much more room. Might take the run if he wants it. And he will. Makes it past the 45. Gain of 5 up to the 42. 2nd and 5. Nice blocking there by the O-line. Caden snaps straight up the middle. He's going to try and get the first here, and he does. First and some change on that, up to the 36. Yeah, nice blocking there by the O-line. Run blocking is kind of one of my bad sides. Flag down on the field. They're going to have to move back 5 yards. What was the flag on that? False start, looks to be. Caden rolling around. Kind of just has a pocket, no lane. Pocket has collapsed, needs to get rid of it quick. Doofib, his safety valve, has a good few more yards after the carry. Still going, they haven't brought him down yet. He gets the first. Policies takes him down up at the 24 for a first down. Nice run by Doofib to make a very good play out of a chaotic backfield. Hayden gonna take the run here. Gets through for the first. Still going. Getting around the cornerback. And he is eventually swallowed up at the 7. Policies on the tackle again. 1st and goal here for Caden and company. Caden straight up the gut. Nope, fakes it. Doesn't work well. He is under pressure. Throws it. And Bezo is going to get 4 yards on that one. Bag on the coverage, and he gets the tackle there. 2nd and goal on the 3. He is not going to fake the run here. He's going to take it all the way up to the 1. 3rd and goal with only 1 yard to go. Looks like they're expecting the run here. Tries to draw him off sides. Does not work. Disciplined unit right there. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Can they make their first score here? Aiden is going to take this one right. Looking to throw into the end zone here. And he's got Doofib! Touchdown, ASA! Nice little quick shovel pass out to Doofib, who saved them twice on that drive. And he is the one to finish it off. ASA going for the 1 here. I don't know if they quite know this rule, but you cannot, the wide receivers cannot be lined up inside the O-line. They got to be outside it. Kick is up and almost went over the net. 7-7. We are tied here with 41 seconds to go in the first quarter. Nine viewers. I get it's a natty game, but boy, you guys are pulling through, and I appreciate it. Oh, it is 6. Never mind. I must have read that upside down. Hawk going to take this one up to the 33. Subs called. And Saddleback looking to come out here and respond. I was going to let that slide. Turn down the... Well, it's hot in my room. Kind of like... Excuse me, I'm having a like micromanagement charger here. I also have to keep my controller in check because that's what my earbuds are hooked up to. So if my controller goes out, my commentary goes out. Well, I don't like that. Not at all. Reality gonna roll right, takes it up front to get around Eli, and he is taken down by, I believe that's Crashing, after a gain of 5. I don't know, people change their display names and real names all the time, so I can't tell who it is. I don't know who's who anymore. Reality gonna roll right. Eli smacks down the wide receiver and just trucking through, keeping that right side under lock. And that is picked up by BLL. He gets the first and some more. Still going, and Crashing eventually gets him down past the 50. Gain of 13 on that one. Beautiful run. Saddleback here with the first. Rolling left, Reality. Gonna need an O-line to pick up that block. Running back can't do it all, and he's got 3. He runs right into the man, though, and he gets no gain. Boy, I can tell. I can understand it, like you want to try and squeeze through, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. Let's see, there's some trash talk on that side. 5v1, move on. It was a 4v1 technically, turned into a 3v1. Still impressive, but not quite. Crashing hot on his tail, Reality out of time, and he fumbles the ball! And Dre picks it up. ASA takes over here in the second quarter. Down at the 32. What a play there by the D-line. Forcing the turnover and getting it back. Didn't say you got tackled. Well, you very clearly got tackled. Oh, no, I think they're talking about someone else getting the ball during the scramble. It did look like someone else picked it up, but it just got punched out. That's common when there's so many people trying to grab the ball. And in general, the ball just kind of has a little delay with people trying to pick it up. Do they have 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right there. They do need to take someone off. Mad funny. Let's see. I would hate to see Saddleback crash and burn now. They have made it so far. There is no other option than for them to win. McNasty makes the tackle for a quick gain of 3 from a Caden run. Oh. Are they accusing someone? Doesn't quite look like it. Caden is going to roll left here. He's got all the room he could want. And never mind, in some trouble, and he also fumbles the ball. Caden does pick it back up, but he is sacked by Lawrence for a loss at 8. Boy, that one's going to sting. That one's on Caden. He's got to back up. But that is also a O-line failure there. Which, hey, we all have our off days. We all have our bad days. What are they looking for? Are they looking at screen share? Oh, they're trying to do this now? Why wouldn't you do it before the game? time back in. Trying to draw him offsides. Does not get him. Rolling right now. Caden. Marnelli able to squeeze through there. Oh, pockets collapsed. He's got nowhere to go. He does have Modern down the field for a gain of 9. And up at the 29. And they are not going to risk it. They're going to take the points here and go for a field goal. They do get ball at half, so... yeah, that's smart football there. That's the intelligent side of football. Kick. Oh, that lands short. He didn't make it. That one's no good. It just hit the crossbar and bounced off. Actually, I don't even think it hit the crossbar. Although roly-poly might get the decision for ASA here. Turnover on downs. Saddleback at the 29. Going to want to try and get a lead here before halftime. Reality taking it straight up the gut. Makes the block and he's got moves. He's got room. Rolling down the right and he is taken down after a 21-yard gain. Big play there. Nice blocking. Gets him to the 49. Modern on the tackle. They might get inventory. I can see it. I can see that call on inventory being further back than he should be. Nope, does not look like it. Reality is not going to take the split under some trouble from crashing. Bash quickly on him. Has got to get rid of it. And 4P does not make it in. That is an incomplete pass. Woo, I'm on fire, baby. Yeah, like an auctioneer. Thank you to the 9 who have tuned in now. We got ourselves a decently interesting game despite the low scoring. Reality standing around, and that is picked up by Dufib at the 41. Huge play by ASA there, and now they get to take over. Let's see if they can make anything happen and maybe not miss the kick. Dufib DMs now. What, is he getting cash apped? Shit, I'd pay him too. Subs not called. We are just going for it. It is blown. Oop. Shit, I want to remove that. OTO called.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Oh, is this an issue with the Department of Justice in the ASA group call? If I remember this right, what RJCAA does or did, they did 1 year, that they had everyone in a voice channel. They had everyone, they had the natty teams in 2 separate voice channels in the main server. Gaden rolling right side. In some trouble, and he's hit as he throws, and that is no good. 2nd and 10. Managing to just get it off. No, that's not a sack. He get off, and throw offs are just a thing, and he misses that. Warren Kasubi, the intended receiver, just has it slip right through his fingers. Well, we don't have fingers. 3rd and 10. Some of us don't anyways. The big boys never do. There's that blocks for a hand. And that one is caught by 66. Who doesn't get the first? He doesn't get it. You need to go upfield and do that, man. That's... no. I would be annoyed. 4th and 1. They're going to go for it here. But, boy, if that doesn't go through, 66 might have some talking to do. Cut! Oh, he's short! He is short, and Saddleback gets it back. Spotted. That spot does not lie. That is exactly where he is down at. Oh, yeah, 66 has some talking to do, because that's unexcusable. You go up, you get the first, you're right there. Don't worry about more yards after that. Boy.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Y'all didn't
Bang,
have
bang.
11?
Bang,
I
bang.
don't know if that would change anything.
Bang,
Rod
bang.
mid was open, he wasn't even on a build. This one is now officially blown. Fear seeming to be their mainstay center. Are they going to get him off of that? Ooh, I would call that, honestly. If I was a ref, that would be a C-1, because it's not touching that. It's not touching it. Rolling right, Reality. He is going to take the run and downed after a gain of 8, crashing on the tackle. Stacking. Can't remember I don't know what the stacking rule would look like. See, that's fine. That right there. Oh, almost gets hit there. Reality trying to fake the run. Rolling around. Caught up in a corner. Has to get it through. Jay chucks through one man. Still going and taken down by Dad. After a gain of 7. 1st and 10 from the 26. Well, I tell you, this microphone of my brother's is putting in some work tonight. Reality gonna roll right here. Caught back, crashing, hot on his tail, manages to get out of it. Martinelli can't keep the right side locked down. Eli on the loose. Density contained, throws to Real, who brings it in at the 21. 1st down, Saddleback. Nice play there. And that gets Saddleback in a pretty good position. Try and score. Reality lag spikes going to the right. Needs some time. He does get it. Throws towards the end zone, and Doofin gets his 2nd pick to end the half. In the end zone, they get it back. 7-7. I did not expect this game to be like this, but I'm all for it. I might get some more people in here if I can announce it. Oh, they want to challenge? What do they want to challenge? Are they trying to challenge like it's a lag ball? Okay, that's what they want to do. I mean, personally, it looked like he got out of the lag spike after that. Need to be bolder than that. Hey, that gives me time to write it.
Charlotte, North Carolina, y'all.
had to throw in a little spice there. 45 minutes to end that half, and we are tied. Oh, they're redoing it. I'll have to edit that later, depending on what happens. They're going to redo that one. I mean, I can understand it, but it also was kind of just like... I can get the call. I certainly can get the call. But it looked like he had gotten out of his little lag spell before he threw it. So, Riverside, no, not Riverside, they didn't make it. Saddleback, gonna take this back and gonna try and do it one more time, or twice. They do have 12 seconds. Is J.O. starting wide receiver? Fly over the field here, see if I can see a J.O. No, J.O. is on the bench, it looks like. They had him out for a short time at center, but he is not starting wide receiver or starting at all. Stop trucking? I didn't truck you. I mean, look, hey, look, if it helps you at all, he did get a start at center. He did get to start a play at center until they got what I'm assuming to be their main center. Fear the money of me. Reality, rolling right. This one is likely going to run out of time here. Throws. Okay, there is no excusing that at all. It's no excusing that at all. That is intercepted at the 2. And that, it didn't even matter. We are now actually at halftime. 7-7 tie. ASA to receive the ball. Gonna flip sides here. And there is going to be no tie here. This is the national championship. Someone has to walk away with a win. They have to back up at the 35 in order to do the kickoff because it is set right there on that X. Yep, right there, so. ASA! They have had a few mistakes, but overall it's just been a slugfest between the both of them. They can't quite pick up the ball. Bezo eventually able to grab it. Rolling left. They get a +5 on this no matter where they go. Bezo is going to get this up to the 27. Tackled by Real. Since it's 27, they move up to the 33. Or 32. Yeah, no, it's 32. I was about to add a yard. Boy, thank God I wasn't losing the markers. You can't have that in a natty. You gotta be on your A game. Caden rolling left. There is an official's timeout. I wonder what happened. I'm guessing some weird glitch happened. But regardless, they are going to do that one again. Rolling around, not really any specific direction. Martinelli on his right, and he somehow manages to get away. No, he doesn't. Martinelli gets him down. Oh, did someone dive? And someone might have dove. Looks like maybe it was the left DE. W and E too close. That's true. I've had that happen. I can understand that. I've done it before. I fat finger the E key and get a penalty. So I can understand how that happens, Silver. Rolling. Throws Modern. Who's got it? Gets past Bagmags. Has to get past C3. Rolling down the right. He's got a couple people to beat. If he wants the end zone, he is not going to get it. Gain of 43. C3 tackles him down at the 20. They just want a field goal right here. Take the points. Interesting. You have a fresh set of downs. I wouldn't do that. Either that or they're just trolling there. Caden taking it up the gut for a small gain of 1. VLL, the defensive tackle, to take him down on that one. 2nd and 9. Not wasting no time on this snap. Right after the whistle. Caden has a pocket. Throws. Intercepted by J.S. Band. The tight end could not grab onto the ball. Rolling left side. Has some blocks. Still going. They might not catch him. If he can get some more blocks. Eli hot on his tail. Might need to cut back in here. He does. Going through. Trying to wheel through the storm. And he is down at the 41. Big play there by J.S. Band, taking it 60 yards, it looks like. Maybe 50. I would have to look back at it. I can't remember. But that was a big old return that maybe could have made it, but then big old goal line managed to chase him down. Yeah, it looked like he might have gotten away for a second. He had a good running route on the left side that was wide open, but it eventually collapsed. The tight end's probably going to be yelled at after the game. Microphone. Okay, my apologies, fellas. I let my controller slip through the cracks. And yeah, I failed to keep it running. So, couldn't get no on that play. DFAB forces the incompletion on that. 2nd and 10. Rolling right now. Reality. BLL wide open in the middle, and he gets the first down for them. Dufib on the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 31. Yep, 31. Rolling right again. Reality doesn't really have anywhere to go. This D-line's hawking him down, and they get him. Gresham gets the sack for a loss of 8. Pushes him back up to the 39. This D-line, both D-lines are keeping their composure. They have forced 1 turnover, maybe 2. No, it is 1. They did manage to force a turnover. And 2 fumbles. But yeah, so far both D-lines proving good here as they pressure him again. BLL gets a quick gain of 5, leaving a difficult 3rd and 14. This O-line is going to have to step up here on both sides, really. Because we got ourselves a pretty low-scoring but still pretty fun game. Throw down the middle. Nice force out by Doofib. Looking for a J. And they have the choice to either field goal or go for it. They are going to go, and they are going to try and kick it from, I want to say, they want to do a 42-yard kick on this one. Let's see if they can make it. 41 yards, but still pretty far kick. If anyone can do it, it might be Hawk. Kick up and short again. That doesn't go through, and that is a turnover on downs. But that roly-poly, they might have to get rid of those guys. And they just did. After that, oh, come on. You saw them the first time. Why didn't you do it until then? Didn't do it until now. That's kind of frustrating. It might have... They did hit the crossbar, so it might not have gone through anyways. But still, you could make a case. It is not live. It's a turnover. Set up at the 39. Or 34, my mistake. Rolling left, Caden, he's got a lane and room to go, which he will take. Fearing, though, is not going to have much of it, taking him down after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, getting past the 35, up to the 38. Rolling right now, Caden. Thank you to the 14 who are tuning in. I appreciate it. Caden going to take the run again here. Gets past 2 men. Still going. Has an entourage. And he is taken down after a 15-yard gain by Bag Mags. First down past the 50. Looking at the 47 here. Beautiful blocking. Rolling left and again. Caden. He's got some room. He's got some blocks. And he has an open man in 66, who is going to be taken down at the 19 by Reality. 28-yard gain on that one. They're going to need to remove them roly-polies. Whatever that is, that's got to go. Because that might have blocked 2 kicks. You could definitely make an argument. However you want to remove them, you do it. Ooh, beautiful block. Beautiful PBU by Free Policies there. 2nd and 10. He could have maybe made the int, but hey, that was still a beautiful PBU. Rolling left, Caden. Doesn't really have anywhere to go. 66 reels it in for a gain of 13. Looks to be down at that 6. ASA sniffing the goal line here. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Both teams have been tied since about the 2nd quarter. Jaden rolling left after a 2-yard gain there. Aiden has some room. Might throw it. Nope, he chooses not to. Instead throws to the tight end, Bloody. Touchdown, ASA! And to finally get a score after, if I am correct, the 2nd quarter. Leaves us here looking to go for the 1 here. 17-yard kick. Actually, 18. That one goes straight through. No need for the roly-poly. 14-7. Saddleback down. I'd hate to see them gas out. They've upset many people to get here. I would hate to see them just gas out. It might not be meant to be, but I would sure love it for it to be. It's one going towards the left side. Hawk picking it up. Rolling the left. Ooh, they might have an opportunity, although Marnelli isn't a very fast runner. He's on a D-line build right now. Taken down at the 36 by Bezomar. I gotta chillax. I'm going way too fast. Speed like Sonic. Missing an O-line here. They got high off lean. Looks to have just come in. Either that or have reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they would have 11 on the field for this after this guy. Oh, he's not on O-line build. I don't know. There's multiple issues with that. Does not matter. Taken down for a sack. He didn't have nowhere to go. Losing 8 on that. Third down. Reality. Rolling left. In some trouble. Trying to get away from it. He does. Crashing. Hot on his tail. Has got to get moving. O-line blocks him up a little bit. Hawk somehow wide open in the middle of the field. I don't know how he got through. And he is going to score it. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown. Saddleback.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang.
Mic check. I didn't want to break that. I hope I didn't break that. Okay, I hear myself. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm sorry. I got excited. I punched the thing. I punched the thing off on accident. Saddleback managing to make the score, and they're going to kick it. Going for 1. Both sides not really trying to go for 2. If one of them could manage to make it through, that might be the deciding factor. Kick. Going straight through. No touchdown. They already did
Bang,
that.
bang.
Getting 1. We're tied again. 14-14. With 8 seconds to go here in the third quarter, we're getting to the final stretch of the RJCAA Season 14 National Championship. Both teams have been slugging it out. No one's really been...
Bang, bang.
Neither team has really been able to get much going.
Bang, bang.
Could that all change here? Could we have an explosive fourth quarter? Maybe. I would love to see it. Teak apparently not showing his taskbar. He might get him in trouble for that. Bezo. Rolling right side. Trying to find somewhere to go. Doesn't get too far. Out to the 27. I think the touchback's up to 25, so they did make it further than expected.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Yeah, I got to be careful with my earbuds because it's not like my headset where there's...
Bang, bang.
Well, not my earbuds. I had to be careful with the earbuds because it's not like my headset where I can just like... Sheesh. Because then I can smack the whole thing down like I did on the scoring play. Rolling left, Caden. Has a decent amount of room. Is going to throw to Modern. Who can't bring it down? Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Boy, ASA likes to call a lot of flags. They did that in the JC3 squad in Riverside. Oh, they might consider that. They're looking at it, and they want to take a look. Not trying to let anything slip through. We are officially in the 4th quarter. To my 13 viewers, leave down in the chat box, who do you think is going to take home the trophy? Looks like they are giving that. They get a 1st down. That sure is exactly what happened. So that one is not just a random call made. Nice attention to detail there by ASA and not giving up on that. Throws the bloody round. Who comes through with it? Does not care. Still going. Somehow gets out of that tackle. And eventually taken down by Bagnag. He got trucked through. He got trucked by... Oh, who was it? It was someone. Free policy. Hit sticked him, and he just did not care. That didn't affect him at all, and then he trucked him right back. Rolling left, Caden throws incomplete. Ooh, that was risky. That one looked like a... That one looked bad. Oh, yeah, you're gonna... Yeah, they missed that. Where he was lining up, that definitely was too far left. But they caught it before the next snap, so all is well. Caden is going to roll here and take it up for a 5-yard gain. 3rd and 5. Out of the 11, they're looking at the end zone yet again. Either that or a kick. He's going to roll right. Oh, stepping back. Kind of just has a pocket here, so he's going to roll around in there and look for somewhere to either go or throw to. In some trouble, taken down by Real. They're going to go for the field goal here to put 3 on the board, make it 17-14. You got to figure out how to throw it. Not how to throw it, you got to figure out when to throw it. You only got so much time in your pocket. I'm going to make this kick from the 37. This one does go through. 17-14 ASA with the slight lead. That might be all they need.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Finally, I'll make one. That's true. They've missed... There was like 3 field goal attempts before that, and all 3 did not go through. Or it might have been 2. 3 or 2? 2 or 3. But yeah, the kicking department did not go too well, although you could make an argument for the roly-polies up there. They definitely don't help. BLL is going to bring this through up to 29. Bash on the tackle. And Saddleback looking to take this back over here. They cannot have a failed drive. This is getting to the serious part now. This is where you need to be clicking. Should have been before, but if there's any important time that you have to be clicking, you got to be locked in, you got to be getting down the field and into the end zone. It is right now, 3 minutes, 27 seconds in the fourth quarter. Reality gonna take the run up the gut with some good time and some running room and some blocking, and he gets 13. Taken down by Bizomar. 1st down at the 42. But yeah, as I was saying, if there is any good time to really lock in, be at your best, it is now. You have made it so far, you cannot afford to have mistakes and lose it here. Their own lineman looks to be struggling on there. Jump ball, filling in at left guard. I gotta snap this quick. No, they're not gonna get it. That looks to be a false start. Indeed, false start. They get to move back 5. Ref not taking very kindly to ASA's commentary. Rolling straight up the gut again. Gets 4 on that one. Not quite as many as before. Doofib on that tackle. They have the running back lined up out on the left side, looking to act as a tight end to try and contain Bash. That's costly. Scratch all of that. That is now I'd put it 2nd and 6. Or 1st and 6, yeah. No, I don't want cheap viewers. You're out of here. Trying to advertise me cheap viewers. I don't need none. I got 13 live. I could have 4 live. I don't care. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. I don't need no fakies. It's the real ones that matter. Rolling right. Eli not going to let that through. Never mind. He is going to let that through. Crash in. Gets 3 yards on that. That one's a rare miss by Eli. He's usually very good at keeping that locked out. 2nd and 4. Gave them an extra 3. They had a penalty that added 15 yards, so they got a 1st and 7, and then they got 2nd and 4. Time running down. They look to be just... I think they're waiting for the 2-minute warning here. No? Clock should be running. Clock is not running. They do get a 1st there. That one was a little bit of a misblunder. So biased? No, maybe not quite. That one was just a ref mess up. Hey, unit, how you doing, man? Glad to see you here. Hold on, I need to let someone out. I'm not listening right now. Reality rolling around on the left side. He's got some room to run, and he's going to take it. And he is going to get a gain of 4 on that one. 2nd and 6. At the 33. Now, lie ref, you are not calling anything. Well, you kind of let them play in the national championship. You don't really get involved unless you have to. If you're a referee, you can't just let them cruise. Is it a timeout? Oh, yes, it is. ASA called that timeout. They only have 2 left. Or 1 left. Did they call that timeout before? Yeah, I think they did mess that up. Rolling left. Reality is running, and he will get the first. Jules on the ground manages to take him down at the 27 minute and 10. Looking to run some clock. Trying to run this out about as much as they can. Less than a minute to go here in the national championship. Oh, I just realized how good this is. This one is getting nice and uncomfortable for both sides, really. They get... Quick snap. They do manage to get it off. Rolling right. And he does run out of bounds, so clock does stop. That was a risky maneuver there by Saddleback. Like, it's smart, but it's risky. You got to make sure your team is on point and able to close it out, so that way ASA doesn't have no time to react. Tora says it exactly in the chat there. TD or bust. This determines your national championship here. This determines if you go home with a trophy and a ring, or if you just go home with your nice-looking black jerseys. Rolling right. Reality does have some good room. Hawk in the end zone. He does not make it. Hawk usually very good at making those catches, but he can't do it here. 3rd and 3. The clock doesn't run, so that's good for Saddleback. But, oh boy. Rolling around. They're looking for the end zone now. Oh, they're going to get a DBLOS. I saw that. That was a DBLOS there. They should challenge that. They really should. They should challenge. No, he didn't no. I can't go back and replay that, but he did not get pancaked. Okay. Why would ASA do that? Sorry. Let my controller slip through again. ASA, man, that is kind of a boneheaded decision. You should let Saddleback challenge that. Because it didn't look like I don't know if they were going to exactly. But that, yeah, there is no other world where that isn't a dive. That's a dive behind the line of scrimmage. You cannot do that. That's a blunder by Eli. And ASA wants it. Like, he was being blocked, but he did not. He did not get pancaked. I'm 100% on that. He didn't get pancaked. No one pancaked him. He dove. DBLO was on Elite the Terrorist? What? Yeah, he dove. Dude, oh. To those who are in the RJCAA group, like the Discord, there are screenshots. He dove. They get the first. And ASA wastes the timeout. ASA wasted a timeout. That's, I don't get that. That's really stupid. That is really stupid. Official timeout called. How much time was on the time? 25, I think. Challenge failed. Exactly. That is dumb to do that. Everyone and their grandma knew that was a DBLOS. Why in the world would you challenge that? Who would? That makes me angry. But let's not get too hung up on it. We still have 20 seconds of championship football left. Swap between the left guard and right tackle. Reality. Gonna roll right here. Can't waste too much time. He does have timeouts, so he can do this nice. BLL is gonna run out of bounds. 12 seconds to go. Chipping back. Down at the 9. 2nd and 2. Oh, yes, that is Najee, BLL. But 17 seconds. They're going to take this down. No, they're going to... Why would you time out? I'm guessing he got a little nervous. 23 viewers wanting to see the end. I do not blame you. This is... You can't get no better football than this. Yeah, the nerves got to him. He needs a moment to collect himself. It's blown right now. It's blown. It's blown. They do have 2 more timeouts, so not too much of a blunder, really. Just maybe getting nervous. He's got to worry about himself there. Reality. Rolling right side. Coming back. In some trouble in the pocket. He manages to get out. No, he gets sacked. Crashing. Sacks him. But that's a timeout called. 4 seconds to go. Can Reality pull through and get the touchdown here? I would hate to see Saddleback upsetted their way to the top. I would hate to see them not make it. I would hate to see them not win, you know? Oh, I think they want to kick here. They want to tie it. They want to tie it. This one. Very crucial kick here. Very crucial kick. Timeout called by ASA. Very crucial kick. Y'all can spam G in the chat, by the way. I don't care. You can spam. Have at it. 19 viewers live to see what we got here. Game on the line. Championship on the line. This is not just a game. This is your entire season riding on this one kick. Can you do it? This one's blown. This one's just going to go or it doesn't. Kick. Straight through. No troubles.
Bang, bang.
And we are in overtime.
Bang, bang.
17 to 17.
Bang, bang.
Overtime.
Bang, bang.
I believe that's the first time. That's the first time I think overtime has ever been done here in the national championship. It's always been a decision. It's always gone down to the final quarter, and someone's been determined the winner by then. Let's see. Overtime rules. We start at the 25. You go down there and score, and then it swaps. And you do that back and forth for a little bit, and I think something else changes. Maybe. Home gets the call on this one. They choose to defer. Both teams get an opportunity here, so it's not like one misses and it's not like one scores and that's it. So they want to go second. Overtime rules. You are lined up at the 25. You get 4 downs to score, I believe. I think you get a first down. I don't quite know. Actually, you know what? We're not going to leave this up to interpretation. We are going to look. We're going to look. Rule book. Overtime rules. Starting possession. Each team gets the ball at the opponent's 25-yard line. Each team has one possession per overtime period. Third overtime onward, teams run alternating two-point plays. Starting with the second overtime, teams must attempt a two-point conversion after a touchdown. So, right now, what we are looking at. Each team has one possession per overtime period. Throw! Hawk! Bass! Gets the interception! Oh, that might have done it! That might have done it!
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Oh! Reality was doing so good too! That's awful! That is awful! Oh, I think Reality has a reputation for being a choker. I think he does. If I remember right, he might have a reputation to be a choker. And now ASA is going to take over and try and win the national championship. Oh my goodness. G-Spam ready to go. Crowd going wild. This is for the marbles. Subs called. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Well, they're all set now. One field goal and you're a natty champion again. Yeah, that's right. I think they do. Wait, if we win me an instant natty. Timeout called by Saddleback. Was there anything about timeouts in there? I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. Spectators got kicked on the final drive. That's kind of upsetting. It's kind of upsetting. It was the last drive. Let them watch. If you're able to stay this long, Caden going left, has some lanes, has some good room to run. Hawk manages to take him down for a gain of 1. Another timeout called. They called another one. Another timeout called. They're nervous. They are nervous. Hard to blame them, really. This is the big stage. This is all of it. The marbles here. Anyone would have the jitters. I would have the jitters. I'm having the jitters. I'm not even playing. I'm just glad I get to announce this. I'm glad y'all are here to watch this. All 26. That's a lot. I'm glad y'all are here. Caden, rolling right. 3rd and 6. He is going to take it. He's going to take the run, interestingly. They're going for a field goal. Oh, that one might be it. That's going to be for the marbles. Set up for field goal. Saddle still has more timeout. Don't get me. This one's it. Game-winning kick for the championship. Bass, the trusted man to do it. Does he have it? Big kick. It doesn't work. Caden has to go for the touchdown here. Looking for someone to throw to. Caden has good blocks. Throws left side. Touchdown! ASA! Doofman calls the game! And your season 14 national championships are the ASA New York Silver Storm!
Bang,
What a finish! Oh my God!
bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Oh my goodness!
Bang, bang.
They pulled through!
Bang, bang.
And they fake it for the win!
Bang, bang.
That might have been
Bang,
an
bang.
accidental fake, but they pulled
Bang,
through! Doofib calls the
Bang,
game and they are the season
bang.
14 national
Bang, bang.
champions of RJCAA!
Bang, bang.
What a game!
Bang, bang.
Oh my goodness!
Bang, bang.
Look at that right there!
Bang,
Your
bang.
season 14 national
Bang, bang.
champions!
Bang, bang.
Oh, I thought my audio went out. That's one for the record books right there. That is one for the record books. Oh my God. That doesn't get no better. Look at that confetti right there. It's blue and another shade of blue, but that doesn't matter. All that matters now is that the Purple Storm finish it. What a catch by Doofib. That couldn't have been. That is the most important catch of his Roblox football career there. What a game. Oh my. I can't say anything else about it. I literally can't say anything else about it. Whew. That is going to do it here at the National Championship Field. Saddleback, I really didn't want to see it happen to them, but they messed up. ASA was the better team. They managed to pull through. Beautiful season 14. We will have the next season soon enough. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It has been an incredible season. Seen a lot of new stuff happen, new records, and one of the best finishes I think ever happened in a national championship in Roblox football history. Of all of them. I don't think there's any better. That is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.